ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Too Tall Podcast with Dean Q. I am Derek J. Hall, Too Tall Hall.
And I am Quentin Q.
And it's good to see you.
It's good to be back.
We had a good episode 2 weeks ago with Danielle. She was real nice, old soul, beautiful, beautiful, good energy. But ain't nothing like having my boy Q here. So
it feels good to be home. Y'all had a good episode.
Yeah, it was good.
Y'all had like a real grown folks conversation. It got all deep and everything. I was like, wow, look at y'all. Yeah. It was good.
It was good. We're going to do our last episode of the year. We're doing a 2025 year in review. So much has happened personally to us and in the world and in social media, trends from basketball memes off that Caitlyn, the basketball player,
Caitlyn Clark,
from P. Diddy. I don't want to start with the P. Diddy because that's like a big one. But yeah, with P. Diddy, 50 days in jail. Where do we?
50 months.
50 months.
50 months.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Good to have you correcting me. Where do we even start? You know, do we do it by month? Like, there was nothing really happening in January.
Well, I mean,
that I know of.
We had an inauguration in January.
I mean, who?
Presidents get inaugurated.
You have to actually be a president and act like a president to be called a president, you know.
Well,
you mean
true.
That guy? Oh, no.
Well, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Got sworn in again.
Yeah, no.
Deep sigh.
Are we starting with the dark stuff?
No. That's just what happened in January. That's all.
That
was January.
Well, we're gonna do about months. Let's please correct me. The Philadelphia Eagles won this year.
They did. That's February, but yes.
Yeah. Well, let's start there. Philadelphia Eagles won. I remember looking at that game. They beat the Patriots. The Chiefs relax. They beat the Chiefs, and I only look at Super Bowl like once a year with the men of my church and everything. Usually I just come for the free food, but then there's something about man on man getting tackled that just does it for me. I don't know.
I mean, to be honest with you, like, I'm not a big sports person. I'm not a big football person. However, you know, it's not too bad visually to look at, see a bunch of men in tight uniforms running around and, you know, tackling each other and all that stuff. But I really don't watch any of the football games except for the Super Bowl, to be honest. It feels like a part of American culture, and it's like everybody's watching it. So it just feels like you're being a part of what everybody else is doing. Mm-hmm. But I honestly could care less who wins or loses usually.
Well, the halftime game,
and then
Kendrick Lamar. Let's focus on him. He swooped out Grammys and won a lot of the BET awards, and you know he had what some are calling a controversial halftime game. He performed this year, right?
I feel like the whole
2025 just came and gone.
That's how it feels, like a flash. It ain't your first time, but but no, he really did his thing.
It is my first time.
Please see previous episodes, and you will see it is not his first time.
We don't have sex on this show. We don't do that.
The conversations that he's had.
You got to check my OnlyFans, size 18. That's my handle.
Lord,
and we're not talking about my feet.
Oh my God, we're so silly.
This is what the people want. They want me and you to be silly. They want us to have a good time.
It's true.
And before we even continue, 1 year this show has been going on, and I can't thank you enough. I got to give you your flowers. I thank you for being my ride or die, for real. I had some amazing people come help me out, but it's been you. He comes from his borough of, you don't even know where he lives, but he comes out to Brooklyn with me to record this episode. So I just gotta, I say thank you so much. I appreciate you. And it's also our 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
We've been friends for 1 year. He has Haven't found a flaw yet. This nigga's fucking crazy because I'm a lot to deal with. I'm a lot to deal with. But I thank you for just being my friend and riding out, with me. I appreciate you. And it's another year of another anniversary. Yeah, so that's February. And then, we had some more things happen. Let's just pop up. It don't have to be in order.
But before you go there,
Go for it.
I do want to say,
You're leaving the show.
No.
That's why you didn't come last 2 weeks ago.
I got my own show. No.
He's going to be in 106 in sports.
Never. But no, I have enjoyed being a part of this show, and I want to thank you for bringing me on, because you had already started this show when we met. And thank you for bringing me on. It's helped to bring me out of my shell. And
I know. I noticed that.
You know what I mean? Forced me to talk.
Yeah.
Which, I can do. But yeah, you've done that. And also just for the friendship too. You've been a really good friend in this past year. And you're a loyal person. You are a stand-up guy, and I appreciate having you in my life.
All right, hold on. All right.
Come on now.
You know how I get. It's the cocaine I did. Kind of got to. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm better. All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So yeah. Let's just move around. So let's go to Beyonce. She made some waves this year, winning album of the year for Cowboy Carter. Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
And country album of the year.
Yes, that's right.
For the first time.
She made a lot of people upset. And I love when black people can just piss off the fucking foundation, just break. Now, before we even move on, because I think now she's getting ready to do some 80s music. She tackled and conquered country music. Now she's trying to do, I think, rock and roll, I believe.
We don't know what Act 3 is going to be yet, but most of us are speculating that that's going to be rock. Like the first one was house, bringing back sounds that black people have created and kind of gotten, I guess, co-opted and taken or reclaimed by white folk. But so she did house, and then she did the Cowboy Carter album, Western and country, excuse me. And the speculation is that the third one is going to be rock and roll. We don't know yet, but hopefully we'll find out soon. But I'm glad you said what you said about her upsetting a lot of people at the Country Music Awards at the Grammys winning not the Country Music Awards. They didn't even nominate her at the Country Music Awards, but
they did the same thing with Lil Nas X, and Billy Ray Cyrus came to his defense. So good.
Well,
and we'll talk about Lil Nas X later as well.
Oh my gosh, it's been a year.
Because you remember what he? Yeah. But let's give the spotlight to Beyonce. Go ahead.
No, it's just she upset a lot of people winning Country Album of the Year. So in response to that, probably a couple weeks after that, the Grammys announced that now they're going to have separate country categories. So they'll have the main country album awards, like the one she won this year. And then they're going to have what they call contemporary country awards, which I...
Break that down. What does that mean?
They didn't even break it down. But my translation is that if you ain't white, then you're going to be in the contemporary country category. So it will be kind of like, okay, you can kind of be in our stuff, but you can't come over here and win in the top awards in our awards. We just can't have that. So now we're going to create these subgenres to push you over in, so you can still be in country with us, but not the main award. That's the effect she had.
I don't like when music has to have race to it. Music shouldn't identify it as anybody should be able to. If you got the talent for it, the skills for it, go for it. This is actually a good segue. The white chick, I don't know her name, leave me alone. Caitlin, Lord. The basketball player.
Oh, Caitlin Clark. I was like, who is
Caitlin
this?
Clark. Dominating, and everybody always thinks it's a black person game. Not really. And if you're good, you got the height, you got the skills, go for it. I don't wait. Is this the is this the woman?
Spicy.
Is this the woman that caused that 6'7" trend?
To be honest with you, I don't know who or what started 6'7", and I need it to go out with 2025.
First, she dominated. Talented woman, great on the court. I see her in a lot of commercials now, so good for her. Good for her. But yeah, let's talk about this new trend with the 6'7". I started that. You know, everybody used to ask me about my height. I used to be like, I'm 6'7", but then
I thought you're 6'8".
Back then I used to say 6'7". I didn't want too much attention, but I go by my real height now, 6'8".
Oh, okay.
But yeah, what does this mean? What I don't get it. Break it down.
You have to ask one of these. What gen is it? I mean, what generation is it? It's either Gen X. No, not Gen X. Gen Z or Gen Alpha. One of the two started it.
What the fuck is an alpha?
We're already in Gen Alpha.
So what is that, like a fucking Megatron?
I guess you could call them that. I think they start around 2012. Like if you're born 2012 on up to now, I think you're in Gen Alpha.
Fucking Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z shit.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, they do like this and
6'7".
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a real meaning, I don't think. It's just people say it for almost everything. So I don't even think it has a real concrete meaning.
It's amazing what can trend on social media. A while back, 2 years ago, it was, please correct me if I'm wrong, it was the Applebee's theme song.
Was that trending?
Well, I don't know. The guy who did the song, Applebee's, because in the line he was like, I'll take you to Applebee's or something. Then Applebee's was like, oh, let's just use this for promotion. And then, it was a lot of white people.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then, what's this, Boots on the Ground?
Oh, yeah.
That was popular this summer.
Yeah. Was that this summer or last summer? What is time? I don't even know if that was this past summer or if that was the summer before.
Does that mean you get fucked or something?
What?
I don't know, because every gay dude that I talk to, they like, you on Boots on the Ground? Like, what does...
Oh, it's like, it's a dance. It has a dance that goes with it.
Oh, I thought it meant like sex.
Goes with it. No, there's a dance that goes with it.
I don't like the dance.
It's a whole line dance and everything.
I can't fucking keep up with all these
dances.
TikTok dances. There's
so many.
There's one that people are still doing where they're pumping out their chests.
I don't even know which one that is. There's so many TikTok dances now.
Somebody right now is calling me a boomer at 31. I just don't. As much as I love doing this, I have you here to be inform me with so much. But half the time, you don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Not with that. I mean, we're
gonna hire somebody young to help us with
somebody who's like 20, 18.
No, that's a court case waiting to happen.
I mean, somebody who they'll know what's going on with the what.
No.
That's maybe a little too young. But it's almost like, and not to deviate too much, but it's almost like when people make music now, they make it so that they can have a TikTok dance to go with it or something, so that they can make the song popular. So it's not even about the music hardly anymore. It's about, can you go viral on TikTok? Yeah. And that's how you sell albums and records.
Yeah, I feel like TikTok is the new way. The trends are the new way to make money, make albums. Stay right there, because let's talk about AI. You can use that. Wow, all up in my mouth. You can use that now. There's AI artists who are not real, but they're on the Billboard charts. AI is actually going crazy. Have you seen these ones with the babies?
Yeah,
those are
cute though. I like those.
And then they got the ones with celebrities that look, the ones that look like celebrities, that famous celebrities, but they're saying crazy shit. I don't know. You got to be careful with AI, because it's in the wrong hands, it's going to be fucked up. But it just shows that people are using AI for commercials and stuff. It's like here I am trying to pursue voice acting and I'm doing my classes and stuff. Like, well, am I wasting my money? Because they're gonna just rely on AI to do, you know. I think there was Morgan Freeman got upset because somebody was using his voice this past year to make because AI, you can make it sound just like they can. We can get some AI just to replace me and you. I get a short little 5'6" dude, you know, a 6'8" dude with a hung dick. Me.
Oh, you're talking about you? Oh, Lord.
I can hear Kim right now. She's like, I know you lying.
That's what she would say too.
AI is. I'm trying to get on the show. Your AI is very, and we're just getting started. This is the first year where it's been intense. So who knows what's in store for AI, and what more it can do in 2026.
AI is cool for what it can do. Like, it's awesome the way that they can make. I've heard songs by music artists that are dead.
Yeah.
That are like new songs that sound just like the person, and all that kind of stuff. Videos that look so real. But it's scary, honestly, because I've seen some really good ones, and I'm sure you have too. Like, I saw one the other day. It was like it's supposed to be the highway, or the interstate rather, in LA, and there's a guy on a horse riding the horse down the interstate, like jumping through cars on this horse and everything. It's not real, obviously, because the horse is like bumping other cars and everything. Plus, you haven't heard anything about this on the news, so it's not a real story. But it looked so real, and I've seen so many videos where people, whatever they're doing in the video, it looks so real. Or I've heard audio that sounds so real, and it's AI. And my worry is that we're going to get to a point where it's going to get so good, people are going to be accused of crimes, and they're going to use this kind of stuff as evidence. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you were at the bank, robbing the bank. We got this video of you, robbing the bank. And you look at the video and you're like, damn, that looks like me. Yeah. But I wasn't there. But damn, it looks like me. And it's just going to be hard
Maybe
for
I did
us.
Do it.
But it's going to be hard for us to like tell the difference between what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
And that part scares me. Because in the wrong hands, that could be real dangerous.
Big tech, man.
Really dangerous.
And then you got the fool in the White House who wants big tech to start using AI more. Of course, because he's a fucking puppet. All of them at the inauguration, because they know they're about to make cash off this man. But you was riding a horse, and it made me think of Old Town Road, which made me think of Lil Nas X, who has he dropped the album.
He did not.
He dropped a few songs.
He dropped a few songs.
Yeah, but no album.
To lead up to an album.
Yeah.
But then
I like how you put me on blast, like I'm going to remember. I believe he went to the hospital because he was, here we go. Yeah. It came back to me. Give me time. Yeah. He was butt-ass naked
We had some underwear on.
He had some underwear on. He was roaming around, walking across the street back and forth, and somewhere in Hollywood, people thought it was a publicity stunt because he's famous for doing crazy shit like that.
Right.
But because I don't believe he had any toxins in him. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think he actually may have.
Yeah.
Because he definitely got arrested.
Yeah, he got arrested.
And I think he had to spend the weekend in jail because I think it might have been a Friday when it happened or something. So I think he had to spend the weekend in jail.
What do you think? Publicity stunt, or because he's been off the shelf for a while?
Yeah, I'm actually believing that this was a real... I don't know if he had a mental break or if he took some bad stuff or a combination of both. But I think this was something serious because after that, he did go into like a treatment facility or something. And the album has not come out. You haven't really heard from him since that incident happened. And I think maybe he's laying low and maybe trying to figure out life or whatever since that happened. That's what makes me think it was real and not a publicity stunt. Because usually if you do a publicity stunt for some kind of thing, then you push that thing out immediately after because you got the momentum. So I think maybe this was actually real.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wish him best of luck.
Yeah.
you know, we did an episode a while back where we talked about Monique
Wait a minute.
Brandy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm like, where the fuck did Monique come from?
Monique?
Brandy, her mental health, because she had to take a break for just for 3 seconds, and everybody was shitting on her because she left the stage. So it's weird saying this, because they're celebrities, but you gotta lift them up when they're down, But that's easier said than done. When you're at the top, people are always gonna wish bad for you. But I hope he gets back out there. I loved his last album. Especially his video with Jake Hollow. People started thinking he was gay because he did a video with Jake. But when he was Lil Nas X was he had the man naked
in the prison or whatever.
I like that. I was gonna say something. So we're gonna switch it just a little to politics. I know people are turning. Hey, don't turn.
But hold that just for a second.
Okay.
Just on the Lil Nas X story and with the Brandy thing too, mental health is important, y'all. Mental health is a real thing. I'll be transparent. I suffer from depression from time to time. And sometimes it hits me. And also, it's wintertime now. Seasonal depression hits me. But mental health is a real thing. Take care of your mental health. I know a lot of people, especially in our community, in the Black community, it's not something that we've been taught to kind of take care of or focus on. Like, all you need to do is pray. Jesus take care of all of it. Just pray. That is a part of it. But also, sometimes you may need some medication or you may need some therapy or whatever. So just keep an eye on your mental health.
I believe Jesus, God, gives you outlets to help you. And sometimes I think that's one of them. I suffer from depression. Anybody that knows me, I like to do writing, or summertime I used to go to the pier and write, finding ways, because it's very rare I like to tell what's going on social media, because I'm not trying to get a like, but maybe one person out there will hear it and want to relate, or maybe somebody will put in a comment, you're going through this shit, fuck you, hope you die.
Some people are mean like that.
Some people are mean like that. So you got to be careful who you tell your business to and who's in your corner. So Charlie Kirk, I've been real quiet on that. Charlie Kirk, he seen his videos. I don't agree with anything that came out his mouth. I like that he opened up the dialogue for debate. That's the only thing. It sucks that he got killed for it, even though I don't agree with anything he said. But the fact that he was able to open up a dialogue and discuss it, I wish we had more of that. But his shooting, his assassination, very controversial, real, fake, stage. We can go on and on. I don't want to dive into that, but that was a big one. That was a big hit. We lost a few more people. We lost another controversial figure, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about him.
Yeah, we talked about him. Like I said, separate the two. There's the Hulk Hogan, the persona, then you got Terry, I think his last name was Boga.
Something with a B.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the crazy, both was political backstage. Hulk Hogan was political, Terry was political. He knew he was the guy, and he wanted to make sure it was his way. Some say he was selfish. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't like to, and we lost. I don't like to say the guy's name. I mean, I don't want to say, oh, that guy. So say his name. He was from the Cosby Show.
Oh, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yes. That's another.
My gosh, it's so much stuff that happens in a year.
Yeah.
I forgot. Forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
That was
unfortunate
tragic.
death.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
People thought it was the dude from the other family show, from the Family Matters. But
Oh,
he's
they thought it was the son from
yeah.
that show.
When I looked at it, I
Wow.
was like, wait a second. Wasn't he from Family Matters? And my somebody was like, oh no, that's from the Bill Cosby show.
Yeah.
Iconic show, of course. So yeah, God rest his soul.
And his daughter saw him. That part like really hurts me too, because he drowned to death. He was out there.
He was saving his son.
He was out there with his daughter.
Oh,
He was a really good swimmer, and so he was out there. But I guess sometimes you just never know with wild water and stuff, like the undertow, or could just pull you. And I guess he got pulled harder and deeper than he could handle, and his daughter saw him die basically, which is terrible. And I think she might be like 8, 9, something. Very young. So to have that image be your final image of your father is, I feel for her. I feel for her and for his wife, his family, everything. But that's tough.
Yeah,
for a child.
That sucks. Whew.
Yeah.
So we go from that to other stuff that happened. It's so much.
So much happened.
And we got a Muslim about to run this city. Mayor. Did you vote for him?
I did.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you didn't, I'm still gonna.
No, I did vote for him.
I voted for him. I had a lot of people in my family upset.
Really?
I didn't want to go for Cuomo because I wanted change. Just wasn't about to go for the dude with the
Siwa?
with the red. Listen, I wasn't born
Siwa,
I think he was like a real guardian warrior in the 80s and stuff.
I think he was big in the 80s, 90s kind of thing. But
At least he didn't drop out though. They was pressuring him to drop out. So
I guess.
And not Eric Cuomo. Mayor Adams. He clearly dropped out. He may have a job with Trump soon. I don't know. But I'm happy for Madani. First of all, Madani's a handsome dude.
He's very handsome.
I know he's not for the gays because of his religion. But he
showed up at the gay club.
But yeah.
He came out to the gay club.
I respect that.
I did too.
He was trying to get those votes.
Yeah.
And he's young. He's very. He has these wild ideas: freezing the rent, free buses, groceries. Can that happen? I'm gonna be honest. Maybe 10% chance of really happening. But I do believe if he works hard, anything's possible.
I don't think he's going to be able to do everything that he promised. No politician can do everything that they promised in the beginning. It's just too many roadblocks. But at least he's willing to have the conversation, and that's what I liked. And he was willing to bring up things, and people will say stuff like, oh, that'll never happen. Well, I mean, it'll never happen if we never at least talk about it and start trying to go in that direction. If we just keep doing the same thing, then it's always going to be the same thing. However, I did vote for him, excited that he won and all that stuff. My only worry, not my only, but one of my worries is that once you get into that political machine, sometimes it changes people.
Yeah.
And like you kind of start having to play the game, once you're in it. It's like I had all these dreams before I got in, but then you get in the game and you get stuck in it. And it's like, damn, I wanted to do this, but I can only do this and this right now. Or, I may have to keep my position, so I may have to do this so I can stay. And I worry about that happening.
That part right there. Say that last part right there. You may have to.
You basically may have to bend to the will of the game. Like there are certain things set in place in politics that are not right and that do need to be changed, but there are certain things in our political what is the right word? Just in the way our politics work in this country in general, in this city, in this country, whatever, there are already certain things that are set up in certain ways, and certain things you're just gonna have to do to stay in those type of positions because the system has certain parameters that you kind of have to stay in, unfortunately.
No, I'm glad you. There's a lot of segues because I want to talk about someone who's doing exactly like that and is shaking the game and just in a bad way for her.
Oh, Lord.
I think you know who I'm about to talk about. Who?
Start with an N.
Nicki Minaj.
Miss Minaj.
I have seen her. First of all, I truly do believe in America where you can vote for who you want. You can support who you want. But come on, she's really on the Trump bandwagon.
Heavy.
And I don't know what's. Well, I know her mansion is being seized, right? I don't know if that plays a role. I personally think that they're using her to replace Candace Owen because Candace Owens is, she's stepping back and she's showing what's really happening in the Republican Party, the conservative Republican Party, and she's throwing some harsh words and slowly trying to come after Charlie Kirk's wife. So maybe they're replacing her with somebody else like Nicki Minaj. Conspiracy? I don't know, but I just feel like she's slowly been pushed back, and now here comes Nicki Minaj out of nowhere, and I'm like, what is going on? Your thoughts?
Oh God, there's so many. There's a lot of theories out there about why Nicki is doing what she's doing. But the thing that's crazy is if you look back over her music, she's actually been dropping little breadcrumbs throughout. Like there's a verse from back, let's see, Obama first ran in 2008, I believe. There's a song Nicki has. Yeah, the good years. There's a song I believe Nicki has from like 2012.
Make sure you put it in the comments in case he forgets.
Right. Whatever year it was that that Obama was running against Mitt Romney, so that might have been 2012. Nicki Minaj has a verse where she's talking about, I'm a Republican, I vote for Romney because all y'all other ones is like running up the government money, basically saying like there's a lot of people living off the government, and she's calling herself a Republican, not a Democrat, and she's for Romney. That was in a song. Then she has another song where she makes like reference to the Republican Party in a positive way. So she's been dropping little crumbs since a long time ago. We just kind of like
I guess
let
she
it go.
just made a fucking sandwich right now because to tie yourself with, and she was like, oh, Trump and JD Vance are too powerful, man. And
right.
That's your political view. We don't have to agree with it, but I heard her image is just being damaged. You have to be careful who you lay in bed with. You truly do. So I would love to sit back and see what she gains from all this. What political favor she's gonna get, because I'm pretty sure P. Diddy wants a favor. Before we open up that, I'm gonna let you go. You look like you had something to say.
I did. I was gonna say that like for Nicki, some of the things people were saying was maybe this is for her husband, who has been, even though this is a state crime, his is a state crime, so he can't be pardoned by a president. But some were saying maybe that she was doing this so that her husband's pedophile conviction can be taken off the books. Her brother has also been convicted of pedophilia. And she paid for his court case and lawyers and all that stuff. So some are saying maybe that's her trying to get that off. And then also, Nicki's not an American citizen. She grew up here, but she actually moved here at 5 years old from Trinidad. She's actually a Trinidadian citizen. She's not actually an American citizen. So some are saying maybe it's for that. But with all of that said, I will say this: I have rocked with Nicki from like when she first came out. I thought she was so cool. This lady who's like rapping like the guys, but then she's looking like a Barbie, and like I mean, she can rap. Like you can say whatever you want to say about her, but the woman can write some rhymes. She can rap, and then she had all the characters and the outfits and everything. She was kind of like a black version of Lady Gaga, almost. And and then of course the whole queer community following around here. But this is where I have an issue with what she's done this time and why I have to be done with her. Because of what she's doing, she's speaking out against black women, saying that black women need to not be putting down blonde haired, blue eyed women, which when is that happening? Never. But she was saying that. So she's throwing away black people, which is a huge part of her audience. And then on top of that, the LGBTQ community is a huge part of her audience and has helped
The twinks
build
love
her.
her.
The twinks, the gay boys, the trans, like that is actually the bulk of her audience, to be honest with you. And to go up there and say, boys, be boys. And like speaking against these trans things and speaking against the LGBTQ community, like those are your fans.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're shitting on the people that's built you up to this level. Just shitting on all of them. So it's like, all right, well, good luck to you in the future, but I gotta let you go. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll just stay tuned and see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really just interested on what she gains. But like I said,
We'll see.
P Diddy wishes he could gain some help because he has 50
Months.
50 months. I keep saying years. I don't know why years. I wanted years, but they said no. 50 months.
I don't know if he'll live another 50 years.
They're showing a lot of his children spending his money, especially his boys.
Oh yeah, really?
Because they're always on Instagram and everything.
Oh,
but yeah, he. What do you think? Should he? Now, not that was some surprising, because everybody was like, "Oh no, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna go to jail or anything." Should it have been more?
Ew. You know what? I'm two minds about this. I have two minds about this. Overall, him as a person, I feel like should have gotten more time, but that's because of all the things he's done. Since we've known him, he's done a lot of bad things to a lot of people. But for what they accused him for, it wasn't actually, he shouldn't have gotten more. They accused him for the wrong thing. Like the main thing they were trying to get him on was racketeering, which is like, kind of like, well, it is trafficking people and just having a whole ring of crime going on, which he does and did have going on. But the way they laid it out was really, really hard to prove without a shadow of a doubt. What they showed a lot of is like the domestic violence stuff and the, him doing things like that. But that's not what he was being accused of. So he couldn't get a whole lot of time. But yeah, I feel like the sentence he got for what they were accusing him for is not bad. It's not like he should have gotten more time for that. But just knowing that he's done all these other terrible things for decades to people, in my mind, he just needs more punishment for all of that. But
okay,
that's my own personal.
Listen, there's so much we can discuss. I'm trying to skim it. I got a few more things I want to discuss. One of them being Christmas. We just had Christmas come and go. Mm-hmm. How was it?
It was good. I had a real chill Christmas this year. Yeah.
Mine was good. Spent it with family and people. So yeah, it was good. And I'm looking forward to what comes of next year, which brings me to, because there's so much that we could have talked about with such little time. I do hope that we can, next year, God, let's just see it. We have a longer episode, because I know 2026 is going to bring some good stuff, some funny moments, some stuff.
I hope so.
So how has 2025 been good for you, and what are you looking forward to 2026?
For me, well, I'll say 2025 started a little rough. But this year I moved into my place in Harlem. So
Nice.
that was definitely a highlight of this year. Still getting things together and everything, not rushing that, but that's been an amazing thing. Next year, I'm just looking forward to new opportunities, to life just getting better and better. And I'm just really optimistic about some good things happening.
Okay.
In the future. Yeah.
Well, I wish 2026 real good energy for you.
What about you?
2025 was bittersweet. I got to be honest with you. Started off with me getting a brand new job, which I love. I truly do love.
Yeah.
Summer came. That kind of rocked and changed my world. Bittersweet, but and then I got my apartment, my very first apartment. I'm in East Harlem, and I'm happy about that. I love my apartment. Like, for real, there's something about coming home to just silence and just peace, and just comfort of my own space. And I thank my mom for raising the man you see today for 31 years. And she can cook, because my big ass, I can't fit in elevators now. So that's that. Then I'm currently talking to someone who truly has my attention, and sweet man, cool to be around. I'm happy. So God has blessed me in so many ways. And then, in a couple weeks, I'm about to do a home warming with my family and my friends. But I wanted to talk about friends, because I have some amazing friends, from Kim to this man right here. Some other names I don't want to name out of privacy. But if I had to say one thing, because I want to wrap this up, leave people in 2025 who are not bringing you good energy. Don't wait till everybody's just like, oh, I'm gonna in 2026 he's not coming. Leave him already. Don't wait till 2026. Leave that person now. If they're not bringing you joy, any happiness, negativity, leave them now. Because I'm coming into 2026 with people who are riding with me. That's just saying, pay attention to those who don't clap for you when you succeed.
Yeah.
I have seen some family members, friends not clap for me for succeeding. I'm not crying. I'm just doing it by myself. Because at the end of the day, I look at this apartment, not that many people, and it's no shade towards family or friends. I only had like a select people cheering me on while I was doing my apartment hunting. One of them knows who they are, and the other person is sitting right next to me. So I think those two people, but not everybody was cheering me on, and that's okay, because I got it. Because I was determined. I heard a lot of no's while doing my apartment hunting, but I didn't give up. I kept pushing. But sometimes you need that moral support. Sometimes you need people to be a friend, not just say, hey, we're friends. Because if you're not acting like a friend, you're acting like an associate. And I don't need an associate, so get to stepping. Simple. So in 2026 and 2027, in life in general, forget the year, bring people who are going to bring you value and good energy and good prospects. That goes for whoever's watching. because everybody on social media ain't your friend. Just because, you know, they may like a video or like a comment. You know how many people who, and and again, not trying to throw shade. I look at when I do these videos and I post for our show, it's not, I look at the people and it shows not that many followers of my friends. It shows more non-followers are looking. And that's okay. If the non-followers are going to look, I'm going to make them want to be a follower. Not all my friends support what I do. And that's okay, because here's the kicker. I'm still going to do it whether they there, they're not there. Because one, God didn't, you know, wake me up in the morning to make me feel bad that my friends don't want to be friends. You know, I'm going to support myself, and I'm going to thank the ones that do show up. You know, Kim, I'll say your names because you guys are like rocks to me. And you guys hold me down. So I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, just get you some people who are going to be by your side when things get bad. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. But if you wanted to say any reflection or anything before Danny charges me more money.
No, honestly, just this year has had a lot of ups and downs. Like, this year has been a roller coaster. I'm not even gonna lie, and it really feels like this year has gone by in the blink of an eye.
Yeah,
I mean, I cannot believe in just a few days. I mean, like, we're going into 2026. It was just January 1st. It feels like 2 weeks ago it was January 1st.
I felt like we was
what happened
doing that Martin Luther King episode. Remember we went live?
Yeah. And that feels like it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But that was a year ago. That's crazy.
That was last year or that was this January?
Well, this January. But you know what I mean? It's just so much has happened. It's gone so fast.
I'll be 32 next year. Jeez.
Oh, that's so...
Yeah. And I'm so happy because I wanted my apartment because I was not trying to live with my mom at 32. You know how hard it is trying to bring somebody in, you know, how to sneak them in the back, and I'm playing. I never did that. You know, I'm a horrible sneaky link. I'm too tall to be sneaking around.
You don't look like you could be sneaking in nowhere.
Yeah. So, but Quentin, thank you again. Thank you. Thank you all for always showing up and supporting. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I look at the subscribers. 11. We started with 11.
Yeah, it was 11.
102, 102. So some that's like, oh, that's light work. I'm taking the win and I'm going for it. But we're gonna move. We're gonna keep growing. 200, 300, 1 million. Why not? I'm
shoot for the moon.
Shoot for the moon. I'm crazy. I'll try to make it happen, but thank you for always being there for me. We're gonna wrap this up because I ain't paying Danny no more money.
Thank you too.
So thank you, and we'll see you next month, because I think we're gonna do another episode towards the end of next month. So we'll be back towards the end of next month. So have a beautiful, blessed night, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2026.
Yeah, you know, real quick, you know, there's 2 balls that's gonna drop this year. There's the ball that's dropping this Wednesday for the actual New Year, and then America turns 250, so Times Square is going to drop another ball on the 4th of July.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were going to do it again.
Yeah.
For that.
You know, they want to celebrate all the accomplishments of slavery. I mean, all the accomplishments that they did for America, you know. So, you know, America's going to have a lot of some shit at her party, so looking forward to it.
I mean, again, not going too crazy in the politics, but it's going to be interesting even around July 4th where we are politically and what all has happened. Because that's 6 months from now, or am I doing the math right? That's 7 months from now. A lot can happen then. A whole lot can happen. So we'll strapped in for the ride. And yeah, we're going to see what happens.
All right, cool. Well, till then, Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2026. We can survive this. 3 more years of that guy. We can do it.
We got it.
Come on, Carmela.
Carmela who?
Kamala Harrison.
Oh, Kamala Harris.
What did I say?
Carmela Harrison. Who is that?
Kamala. Yo, what the fuck? All right. Danny, cut me off. Have a good night.
Good night, you guys. Bye.